If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. It's also what we use to make the Kardasim Podcast. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
The Kardasim Podcast.
The Kardasim Podcast.
The Kardasim Podcast. Listen if you want to.
Okay, welcome back to the Kardasim Podcast, episode 64.
Always great to be here.
Is it always great to be here? Because there can be some days where it's not
Sure.
great to be here.
How about we start this podcast off with positivity and
No.
not negativityness?
It's not being negative to admit when you're not having a good day. I'm not having the best day, and that's okay.
How is that positive?
It's not.
I'm
it's
always
not,
having a good day.
You're acknowledging your reality of this moment. Podcasts are about capturing a moment in time. I didn't have the best
Therefore,
day.
you're being negative. My energy is what fuels, happiness, positivity,
Mm-hmm.
loving yourself.
Part of loving yourself is admitting when you're not having the best day, and I'm not. But that's okay. It can get better.
Yeah. You don't want to lie to yourself.
Great. So we're going to get into segment 1. You left these questions and comments for us at simgmproductions.com/podcast. And now we're responding, I guess.
At shopsimgm.com, there's a special pre-order for something special.
Yes, they have these very cute Prudence and Zach. If these little cute sculptures, they're dorks.
Yeah.
You should pick one up before they're gone. So yeah, check that out. It's very cute. Okay. So we're going to get into the first question or comment. This is a long one, so I bet you feel special, don't you? Max Strawberry Soda XX.
Ew.
Kim,
Cool.
don't say
No.
ew.
Yes, ew.
You're
Why
saying-
would you name yourself after the most disgusting soda in the world?
You're saying ew to a fan. Like,
I'm saying ew to that name.
I don't know what they're going to say, so... But
Orange soda XX. Now that is classy.
great period to that whatever point you're making, Kim. Hello to the most watermelon 3 in the sim world, Khloe, Kourtney, and the most successful businesswoman, Nikki. Nikki's not here, but
What?
that's very sweet.
She's not even a businesswoman.
Yeah, she is. Look, she's everywhere. She's worked and done everything.
That doesn't mean she could run a successful business like I can.
But if she did, I'm sure she
I
could.
think anyone can run a business like you can.
They shouldn't.
No, not everybody
Yeah,
has
they
this.
shouldn't.
Not everybody has this kind of talent. So they can't, they shouldn't, because they would have to have my expertise.
The talent to run a business into the ground.
Yeah.
That's
Takes-
where you want to be. Like this is another term that you guys don't realize. When you're in the ground, that means you're solid. That's a foundation.
Not
for business.
necessarily. Okay, or they don't think you're a good businesswoman, or strawberry soda, whatever.
Well,
Anyway,
with a name like that.
anyways,
Let's
my
move
question.
on.
I'm trying to. Anyways, my question is for Kim. So listen up, Kim. I recently bought your brand new, brand new limited edition Glow exotic ass cream.
Mhm.
But instead of making my ass glow and make it clear, I woke up with severe rash all over my ass cheeks. Okay, sounds on brand.
That's okay.
Sure
Well,
does.
It got so bad that my ass turned fat. Is that necessarily a bad thing?
Flat.
Oh, you're right. Not fat, flat. Thank you, Kourtney. Will you pay for my dentist appointments? Because I need ass injections to get my ass back. For a second, I thought Go Go Glow did something good, but Kourtney corrected me.
strawberry soda, you are very much not using the product the way it's supposed to be used. Exotic ass cream. Like,
Haven't heard this
okay,
before.
you can't be fooled by a name. Just because it says ass cream, that does not mean apply it to your ass. And I don't know how many more times we have to put that on the box.
Then what
Is
does
it
it mean,
internal?
Kim?
Because it's called exotic ass cream, exotic means different, not of the norm. So we could have called it not ass cream, but we went with exotic because
Stupid.
we were like, this is more truthful to what it
No.
is. So this exotic ass cream is that the Glow 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 exotic ass cream is actually supposed to be applied to the elbow, where the skin is very rough.
Kim, that doesn't
And
make any sense.
you apply just a dollop on the elbow. You rub it in
so that you can get a rash on your elbow. It would have had the same effect, I assume.
No, it's meant for the elbow skin, which is extra rough and thicker.
So why not call it exotic elbow cream?
Because for one, that doesn't roll off the tongue very well, does it, Kourtney?
Yes, but it's not misleading.
It actually does.
It's not misleading. And yeah, it does roll off the tongue.
It says exotic for a reason.
Or elbow exotic cream. That could have been good.
No.
It says ass in it.
And once again, yes, if you do apply it to the sensitive skin of the ass, it's gonna.
I think you're a liar. Why would you put ass? Why would you put ass? Knowing your brand, you put ass on there.
Khloe, read it.
You
what
knew
is
nobody
the
would
full
want to
name?
buy elbow cream, and you put ass on there to make people buy it. Say, I can have an ass like Kim. You did false advertising. You should be ashamed of yourself.
We're even making an ad, and it's Glow 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 exotic ass cream, and the model is rubbing it on her elbow where it should
You're
be
still
applied.
not explaining
now,
why you have ass in the title.
Khloe, you can't just read ass cream.
You're
exotic
a liar.
is in the front.
Fine. What's the reason of the ass? You're still
We're
not
just
answering.
going in circles here.
Exotic goes with ass cream.
Max Strawberry Soda XX, get in line with your lawsuits. I'm sorry, honey, but
another statistic.
I should have known that this customer wouldn't know having that kind of name. Of course, they would think ass cream goes on the ass.
Rosanna A. Hi, Khloe.
With a Z.
Okay, well, it's funny that you just said with a Z because it says,
No.
Hi, Khloe with a K. Can you please give me 3 anger management tips? What would I know?
Wow.
And do Kourtney
Well, you've been going to the classes.
And do Kourtney and Kim have anger issues behind the scenes? But 3 anger management tips, something that I've learned about my surroundings about anger is that you can't let others, sisters, brothers, mothers, whatever, get at you. You know what I mean? Because they have such anger, and then that can bleed onto you. Trust me, I know.
So your first tip is to blame others.
It's not about blaming. It's about realizing your surroundings and realizing that you are the victim in this. And that your anger that you have is strictly coming from others. And that causes you anger. And so what you really need to take, shut the up. Shut the up. I'm trying to help these people with anger. Shut up. So what you need to do is you need to take 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. I want you to, close your eyes.
You can't breathe that fast.
Shut up. Close your eyes. I want you to think about something that makes you happy. Unless you're driving, then don't do that. Okay? Or unless someone's driving you. And just really think about what makes you happy and about all the other stupid bitches that cause you anger. And then you move on with your day. You move on with your day and you feel better. Open your eyes. So that's what I do.
It's so working, Khloe.
Yes, it is working for me.
You didn't lose your mind at all during this.
Only time I would ever get angry is when I'm trying to help somebody, and then somebody kept trying to interrupt me.
Well, we were trying to give better advice than you.
See this anger that these two are giving at me, this anger, this bitterness. I'm not like this all the time. It's what you. It's a bad reel of what you guys are getting instead of a highlight reel. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're telling me is that those anger management classes did nothing. Did
what
you
I'm
even
telling
go to
you,
them?
What I'm telling you is that you don't know shit, okay? So yeah, they have anger issues. serious anger issues, and I try to help them. But sometimes,
Right.
my goodness, lovely, this is a very, very long question
This is like a story.
about a girl named Lucky. If you don't get that reference, then you're not in the cool club. All right. This is from Lovely. All right. Let's hope you're lovely and that you live up to your name. All right.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Hello, K sisters. Mostly Kourtney and Khloe. Not Kim, though.
You are not what your name represents.
Well, you don't know that, Kim. My sister used Glow Glow Glow, first mistake, and she had sensitive skin, so we got the Glow 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 sensitive one. Let me just tell you, it did not end well. She was left with the biggest rash I have ever seen. Kim, why are you giving all these people rashes? I'm a dermatologist, by the way. It's what they said. And was ongoing to die. So we went to go to the lab and we found toxic waste urine, aka pee, and uranium. So her
Wow.
doctor said to use Booty Booty Pop Juice at first, didn't want to use a company sponsored by a crook's sister, but then we just used
Who's
what?
the crook? I
I think we know.
You've lost me.
Just use it because it was the last thing to do and it worked within a week. She was back to normal. Thank you, Khloe. And I hate you, Kim. But if you are able to make a product that really works, then I would love you too. And we will not sue you for 900 million.
Wow.
Love from Massachusetts. Oh my goodness, Kim. This is a sim. This isn't a human, Kim. This is a sim you did this to.
I know not every sim is in a privileged position to use cheats like we do. And I know
Mm-hmm.
that there's just some sims that NPC their way through the world. And I'm so, first of all, shout out to all the mothers and daughters and those sims who just work as maids and gardeners. Like we
Kim,
wouldn't
you
be
are
here.
avoiding. Bitch,
We
don't you
wouldn't be
try to
here.
avoid this.
Oh my god, are you trying
This
to
isn't a time for you to
are
give
you
a speech
speaking
for something you
down
won. You didn't win anything.
Are you speaking down to the Sims that shoulders that you sit on?
No, I'm
Now,
speaking about the product that I helped promote fixed their
They
problem because of
found they
you.
found urine and uranium
Yes.
in the product.
Yes.
here's the thing. When
What
you make a
thing?
product, you've got to be very innovative-ish. So, because of that, we're always on the brink of something new and
Urine and
something different.
uranium?
We went to a specific jungle in the Himalayas, and there's a specific monkey that just there is a type of urine that just
This sounds
Causes
bad already.
causes issues to people in Sims?
no there
Yes.
in that area they call it the fountain of youth. And so we have put that into some of our serums with great success. Now, if you're
Really?
allergic to that type of monkey, the way that some are allergic to cats, dogs, then yes, you might have an issue. Always consult with
Everyone needs to just stop buying Glow Glow Glow
Yes,
products.
we keep saying this. Thank you for
You're
the
kind of
content, but
at
like
your own
I would
risk.
actually for the sensitive skin, again, it's meant to give you sensitive skin. It's not
stop.
for sensitive skin. Why would you use
Okay.
something that's if you have sensitive skin, why would you use something that says sensitive skin?
This
That's what it
person is a
gives you.
dermatologist, okay?
It's with the urine that's in there. And to be specific, it's monkey urine. You have to Himalayas jungle monkey urine. And with that in the serum, it's meant to like if you're a little bit older, we as women, we get wrinkles and everything. You rub this solution where the wrinkles are and it's meant to stretch that. Therefore, glow, glow, glow,
How
sensitive
does that
skin.
help it? making it sensitive and causing a rash.
It's not meant, if you already have sensitive skin, that's like, oh, I have sensitive skin. Let me put something with sensitive skin on top of it. That's just going to make it raw almost.
Just put your lawsuit in.
The older people will want sensitive skin because your skin gets thicker as you get older.
Either you are talking out of your ass or you have awful advertising.
Wow.
Awful.
I'm not going to sit here and be attacked because people, again, refuse to read instructions.
Your instructions are...
Oh my God, it's 35 simple steps. And if you're not willing to take those, I'm sorry.
What did you put in? Go ask your doctor if you're allergic to Himalayas monkey urine. I don't think there's a lot of tests for that, Kim.
That's so watermelon.
Welcome to segment 2. That's so watermelon, where we're given 5 random topics and we decide if each thing is so watermelon or so not watermelon.
What was the pause for?
Have you never heard of flavor? A little bit of extra spice?
That was just annoying.
You got a brain fart.
I changed it up a little bit to add a little. You got to keep these listeners on their toes.
What's the first topic?
In their heels.
I thought you were trying to make them fall asleep.
Well, if anything, my voice is so soothing it can make you go to sleep.
That's not a positive for this kind of podcast.
I heard people use our podcast to go to sleep too. And if you're on your way to sleep, I don't get you or why you do it, but I love you and sleep tight.
Wake up.
No,
Wow.
Kourtney.
Wow.
Kourtney.
I hope write to us and tell us if that woke you up or not.
Yeah. And leave us a review. And you can do that on the Apple Podcast or,
and
leave us a review. We
give
love
us
that.
stars.
It helps the
You can make that your alarm if you want.
No.
Yeah. First topic, socks. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
So watermelon.
So watermelon.
I
like
love
some
stuffing
thick
them.
Socks.
You like some what?
What?
Thick socks.
That is not what I heard.
Yeah, that's not what I heard either. What do you like about it?
You thought I said something else?
Yeah.
No, don't worry about it. What do you like about thick socks? What do you like about them? What's so great about their thickness?
Yeah. The girth of these socks.
Is it the shaft part of the socks, or is it like what is it about the socks? Is it like the tip with like the little gray? I like the tip of a sock. I like a good sock.
When they get old, they get holes, but I like a thick sock.
The holes always seem to appear right on the heel for me. Are you a heel or a toe hole?
I'm more of a tip hole on my socks.
On the tip?
Mm-hmm. That's where my holes usually are, on the tip. It's annoying. I hate that feeling. You're like walking on ground and then you feel like the coldness like on your pinky toe. It's like, and then you just throw it away and get a new one.
Yeah, those socks suck.
Yeah.
For me, people who walk through their house barefoot, those are animals. That's how you know that person is an animal. When you bring them over to your house and you tell them, if you have that kind of like
Well,
floor,
they can do that at their own house. Just don't do it at my house.
Do whatever you want.
If somebody were to dare come to my house without socks on, they are getting the out of my house the second they take off that shoe.
Kim,
That's probably like half of our listeners.
That is disrespectful to people whose culture.
They need to get out. There's no reason at all for you not to have any socks on.
Wow.
If you're about to take a bath or a shower or go into your home spa, which I know a lot of people do have, those are very affordable. If you have a home spa, fine, or a sauna, absolutely take off your socks. It makes no sense. If you're playing that game where you're twisted up.
Twister.
No. It's called like pretzel.
Twizzler.
But if you're Twizzler, yeah. So if you're playing Twizzler,
oh my God,
and you put your hand down, and I see now that even playing that game, they tell you to put on socks.
Yes,
there's literally a thing. There's literally a thing that says put on socks.
Anyway.
I hated being on playgrounds and kids weren't wearing socks.
There were people not wearing socks on a playground. Wouldn't their feet burn?
Playground's fine, but the ball
like
pit,
an indoor playground. Yeah,
ball
with the
pit
ball
is
pit.
gross. That is disgusting.
Ew.
And I said, Mother, I refuse to come here again. And yes, I was only
Yeah.
5 and I knew how to say that stuff. My favorite socks are the ones that you hang on the chimney. And then Santa puts things in them.
Those are stockings.
Oh my God. Mom
They're
was so
socks.
cheap last year. There were she put like 10,000 in each of our socks.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
So-
really?
Not Mom,
Really?
Santa, Kim. Santa.
Yeah.
And Santa was like, Santa, you really cheap.
Yep. We forgot to sit down and have that conversation with her and that's our fault.
There is no
There's so
conversation
many
you
of
forgot to
us.
have because he exists. Kim.
Yes.
Anyway, they are so watermelon.
Next topic. Diamond earrings. So watermelon or so not watermelon? Well, obviously I would dive into water for my diamond earrings. They're so watermelon.
Yeah, because you're stupid. You can go and
Yeah.
buy another one.
Yeah, and there's people
No.
starving. Either way, it happened to her twice. The last one being the one that
You
we
have to-
accidentally
here's
dropped
the
in a
thing.
toilet, but she thought that it was the pool.
When it comes to possessions, you have to fight for what's yours.
Okay.
And if that means
Or
jumping
don't lose
into a
your-
pool, if that means
Yeah.
jumping into a pool fully clothed to get your diamond earrings, then that's what I'm gonna do. You have to fight for like there are people.
But what
who
about an
need these
ocean?
things. I would go into the ocean too. It can't be too far. Luckily, oceans don't go that deep. They're not like pools.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you see, that's Khloe, you called yourself a fighter and survivor.
I
That's
don't
what
call
I was doing.
am, honey.
I was fighting for the survival of my diamond earrings. And if people can't feel compassion or understanding for that, then maybe they should look at themselves.
And you like to
Out
honor
of the
and you,
mirror.
Okay.
so what you're saying is you like to take care of and honor anything that you buy or you are given.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very superficial of you.
Well, I like to think I have superpowers.
Great.
So watermelon.
No, they're not so watermelon.
Yes.
I don't
I'm
even
on the
like them that
fence.
much. We never get to wear earrings as Sims anyway.
Well, that's because sometimes they have the thing about Sims is that stuff can go blue. So we'll like if we happen to have a tongue
worst.
or a
If
hat.
it's made correctly, it'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah, but
Sometimes
things happen,
It
glitches.
could trip out us and go blue, and then it's like you don't want that to spread to your body, so you just leave them off.
True.
That Zach kid has a lip ring,
Yeah.
but even that disappears.
He has a lip ring, but yeah, it disappears sometimes, but most of the time they put
Yeah.
it on.
But it's so scary. It's such a risk to wear accessories as a sim.
And that's why they're so not watermelon to me.
But they're so watermelon.
Next topic. Lawsuit. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
So watermelon, you screw me over, I will sue your ass into the ground because it's not good
No.
to be in the ground.
I think lawsuits are for bitches who can't handle problems like an adult.
Kim, and
Is that why you have
What?
so many?
is that why
Yeah,
you want to be a
those
lawyer,
people-
you dumbass?
That doesn't mean I like lawsuits. I'm all about fighting to make those lawsuits go away.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what it
what you're doing
takes?
right now.
A lawsuit.
That's why I'm a lawyer practicing on the way.
Mm-hmm. You want to be a lawyer, but you don't
Mhm.
want to deal with lawsuits. Makes sense.
I want to make them go away. That's the whole point of being a lawyer, Khloe.
No, it doesn't
And you
make
have to
sense.
do the work to become a lawyer, but that's not happening either.
That is happening in small steps. As with anything, when you care about something, you have to plan and
So my advice to anybody who's studying to be a lawyer out there who's listening to the podcast, don't worry yourself with lawsuits.
but do
Right, Kim?
make them go away.
No.
That's what when you go
So
to
you want to be a
class-
crooked lawyer. That's what you want to be.
No.
Like, hey, we can make this go away, and you scoot some money across the table. Is that the kind of lawyer you want to be? Make it go away.
Those are the best ones.
I just think people do lawsuits just for attention, really.
I think you're bitter because your company has
There's-
lawsuits up the ass. Kim?
We might have a lot of lawsuits, but that means we're doing something right.
Kourtney, you
Yeah,
agree?
okay. I
Kourtney, you
totally
agree?
do not agree.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you look at the word lawsuit, it's like you enforce the law when it suits you. And I'm not going to stand for that.
That is not what it means.
I'm not standing for something that suits
So you're
somebody.
saying if the law suits them, you don't want it. You like if it fits for you, like a nice suit, like screw you, like that's what
Yeah,
suits
like
you.
if it suits you, like really that's how you're going to treat the law? It's going away.
You're gonna be an
Things are going to
awesome lawyer one day
things are going to change when I officially become
in an
a
alternate
lawyer.
timeline.
I'm going to change things. I'm going to whistle just like that bad guy
How about we change the topic?
in Avengers when he whistles and then the world like turns to dust.
Stop.
That's what
You're gonna piss off so many. You're gonna piss off so many
He's-
You're gonna piss
he's
off so many
probably-
Sim DC fans by saying that, Kim.
I know it's DC. And so
Yeah.
in those the
Wow.
DC Avengers when thermostat whistles and then they all turn to dust.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to treat being a lawyer. Like, oh,
Batman
you think this
handled
law
it, though.
suits you?
I didn't know you watched DC films.
I'm very in tune with all that kind
When
of
Batman and Iron Man came together and he was like
Mhm.
he was like Batman, I don't want to go, and he turned
Yeah,
into
yeah.
dust.
stuff.
Broke
Mhm.
my heart. Poor Superman.
So
And most
sad.
of them got dusted when Buffy came in because
Yeah.
she handles the vampires, and a lot of the Avengers were vampires.
Doctor Strange.
But the
Mhm.
whistle is what took them out,
The whistle, yeah. But they took
and
care
the
of it
two rings.
in beginning game. They took care of it in
And
beginning.
then the
Yeah, in the
Twilight
beginning.
characters were there too.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Buffy
That's
killed
what
them, rightfully so.
DC is so good at mixing those things together. They have
are.
like a whole
They
a
are.
franchise. Yeah.
Fantastic Four and all of them. Anyway.
You can't say we don't know pop culture fans.
Exactly.
But yeah, lawsuits are so not watermelon, and I will make them go away.
If they don't suit you.
Yeah, if they don't suit me, I'm definitely making it go away.
All right.
Watch out for
Okay.
me.
Next topic, fidgeting. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
I
It's-
can't stand fidgeting.
It's so not watermelon, especially like when you get a chill. I know they're different, but I don't know what's more annoying. Like you're in a movie theater and you see someone standing next to you, like sitting next to you, and they just keep going. It's like they keep moving.
I think their asshole is just itchy.
Excuse me.
They're probably just trying to scratch their asshole without scratching
No,
their asshole.
that's not the
Yeah.
same. It's not what I'm talking about.
That's what
They-
that specific kind of movement. But
Yeah, that movement.
I just hate
like
getting
when
chills.
but that's not fidgeting though.
What
Yeah,
makes
that's
you? But it
different.
makes you fidget. It's the
It
same
makes you
It
motion.
makes you shiver.
For like 2 seconds and
Well,
then
what
it's
the
over.
would you describe as a fidgeting?
That stupid thing where people bounce their leg up and down,
Yeah, or folding a piece of paper over and over
folding
in their
it.
hand.
What?
Messing with objects in your hand, that's fidgeting.
Yeah, but you said folding a piece of paper. Oh, who's done that?
Or
and you can fold
doing
a paper
that.
with one hand.
Or doing
You
that with your
cannot fold a
whole
paper
body.
with
It's
one hand.
fidgeting. It depends on how big the paper is.
You cannot fold a piece of paper with one hand. It's impossible.
Only time I get really only time I really fidget is when I get cold and I get a chill and I fidget with my whole body.
That's not fidgeting.
That's involuntary.
Well,
Yeah,
it
you
suits
can't
me.
help that. Your
It
body's
suits
doing that.
me.
When people fidget, they do it on purpose to piss off the people around them.
I get chills on purpose sometimes.
I was in the doctor's office. Well, I was in the doctor's office.
Doctor's
For
office
me,
or dentist? Which one?
I was at the dentist, and this lady was sitting in a chair across from me, and she kept bouncing her leg and then tapping her titty.
You sure she wasn't listening to some beats?
I checked, and I saw that she had no earphones in her ear or anything. She was just tapping on her titty.
Last topic, running errands. So watermelon or so not watermelon?
When I have to do it,
Which
like
is
going to the
rare.
dentist, doing a job.
I think that's an appointment.
Yeah, it is
Well,
an errand.
aren't appointments errands?
Yes.
No.
Anyway, doing errands I kind of feel like that's kind of a part of our job. We don't do the things that we do for our reality show just because. Like, it's an errand. They're not just following us around.
Yeah, I mean,
Or that could be
running
considered a
errands.
job. But
I don't.
like when I
Errands
go
is stuff-
grocery shopping,
Errands are things you don't want to do, and then going to the dentist is something you choose
this
to
is
do.
my errand.
How
Telling others to
errands-
do the errands is an errand.
Yeah, that's my errand for the day.
It's like,
That's
no, you
so
turn
much
on
work.
Yeah,
left.
pretty much.
You turn left,
It's
not
so
right.
much work.
That's an errand.
But yeah, errands are watermelon if someone else is doing
Is
it
doing
for
them.
you.
I also did a guy named Aaron. Does that count?
If you're running, like, do you have to run when you're doing errands? You can't say walking errands.
I guess you could.
You could do an
Because
errand.
who actually runs? There'd be a lot more like fitness running people.
There are a lot of runners in Los Angeles. It makes me
Yeah.
sick.
But are they doing errands? Or are they just
They-
running for the heck of it?
They might be
Knowing
in their sports bra.
knowing
If
this
errands-
town, people are working out as they're on their way to the gym.
If errands are something you do that you don't want to do, but you do have to do them,
Who says that you don't
then
like? What
that's
if you
what
want to do
Kourtney
it?
literally just
Who
said. That
likes to run errands?
errands are something that you don't want to do. That's what Kourtney just said. Now, if errands are something you don't want to do, but you enjoy running, are you then not you? Do you hate running errands then?
I think you're just running then.
I think that we're looking too much into the running. It doesn't have to necessarily be on your
But
feet.
that's what it.
Dumbasses.
Chloe, how do you run in a car?
It's about
Driving
running
it.
the errands, not how you fucking get
The
A to
engine is
B
running.
doing the errands. You dumbasses.
My work is to make sure others are running that errands, and that's
Exactly.
that's harder than actually running the errands when you think about it.
So when they say,
really-
testing your product for like harmful things, you don't like to run that
No.
errand, and so you don't.
Well, that's when you have a successful business. It runs itself.
It doesn't.
Who's
The
Smartest.
me?
Me. Okay, now we're moving on to segment 3. Who's the smartest?
It is segment 3. Yes. Just go
Thank
with it.
you, Khloe. This is when we're given 3 random words we don't know, and we try to guess what they mean. Whoever guesses the closest is the smartest.
I'm ready.
First word, Valianton. Valienton.
It's clearly a person who does ballet. There's my Valiantant. All you have to do is this is Los Angeles. You have to know these topics, okay? There's valet, which is the thing, and then you have the valiant, who is doing the driving. Valianton doing the driving.
Nobody's
right?
ever known what they were called.
Okay,
They're not-
so a different
I
word
did.
for valet.
I did
so
clearly.
those are valet and tons, but the
Yeah.
place that they work is a valet.
Ballet. Very good. We learned something today.
Gotcha.
To me, it sounds like some noble knight from the times that knights were around, like the 1940s or something.
Grab thy
the
sword, Valiant.
1940s.
Like that.
The,
Grab
like
thy sword.
I make thou a valianton, a type of really noble knight that it's just a noble
Like
knight.
so you're not talking about the action of knighting somebody, you're just
No.
talking about
That's their name.
mine is similar to yours, but I was thinking like someone who's valiant.
What does valiant mean though? Like,
I think it means like someone who's stoic, like a hero.
Or someone who drives.
Okay, the definition is a bully or braggart. So it's the opposite.
it's the complete opposite of what we thought it was.
Yeah,
Pretty
my
much.
Valianton is very sweet and kind.
No. So Valianton is literally
So it's
like
a rude
just
person who does ballet.
horrible
Wow, I was
person.
close.
the complete the complete opposite of what we were saying, basically.
But let's be honest, those ballets could be bullies.
You're calling them bullies and you're saying that they are horrible.
That sounds like a nice name though
Yeah.
for a bully.
Yeah, that's like too polite.
I am not agreeing with that because that's not what I think the word is. The dictionary could be wrong.
So
It's what suits
I
me.
doubt
I
it.
don't think so.
you're doing what the law suits for you,
Yeah.
even though it
Oh my
says
God.
what it is.
Yeah. Moving on.
Okay, we're gonna move to the next word, and that is Pugianiform.
Pugianiform.
Pugioniform.
I think it has something to do with the formation of a plant. I'm
I'm
saying
gonna say
that
the
because I have no idea
form.
what to say. Sorry.
I'm gonna say the form of a pug.
I
All
mean,
right.
for me, it actually sounds like, pungent. So like the state of something pungent, so the state of something smelling really bad.
Oh, so
Okay.
you're going with like,
Pungent.
yeah.
Yeah, pungent.
Okay, it is a form of something.
Okay, well, great.
It says shaped like a dagger.
Like a plant's leaf.
No.
Okay, hang on. I found another
We already
one.
know we got it wrong.
In botany,
Oh.
having the shape of a dagger.
Wow.
What?
That's wow.
Oh my God. I said the form. I said the plant, the formation. Oh my God. When in
You
doubt.
can get a half point because
What do you
you
mean
didn't
half
say
point?
dagger.
Fine. Whatever. Half a point. But like I said, when you don't know, it helped me. It finally helped me.
Mastology. Mastology.
The study of something massive.
Yeah, the study of many.
I honestly
Because
listen.
you can have like a
Apparently,
mass.
when I don't try, I get it right. Mastology. Okay. Okay. Well, I think it's the study of weight, like mass, not size, but weight, like mass.
And that's scientifical.
It is scientifical. So the study of
Yeah.
something in its weight, mass, whatever.
Because the only time I've heard that is like when you have a mass of like a tumor or
Way to bring it down. I thought it was more like, like the Earth has like mass, intercore, outer core. I've talked about that, the mass.
Well, you already said your answer, which was like the
Yeah,
mass
the study of
something.
like the mass of something, of weight and stuff.
Yeah.
the study of the human breast and related illnesses.
Oh, yeah, it's like we see a mass.
Yeah,
You know
like
how
a
they say
mass.
that?
That's why
Yeah.
it said cancer or something.
But it's specifically your titties.
But you switch your answer to mini.
No points for anybody because you went with many.
Yeah. Well, that was the last word. Thank you all so much for coming to the podcast.
Khloe's especially happy at the end of this. She's much happier than she was when she started.
Listen, when you've gone podcast after podcast of being screwed over with in botany, it's nice for it to come around
I
and
should have
say,
just said breast.
yeah, you should have. I'm
That
sorry.
was my second answer.
I'm sorry. So not watermelon of you to do that.
Oh my God.
But are you sleeping? Are you eating? It doesn't matter because I'm the smartest and in botany and love you.
Oh my God. If you're sleeping, wake up.
Kim, if you want to finish the podcast, I'll give that to you because, I'm giving person and I won. So
I'm going to end this podcast by saying botany can suck daggers.
well, great way to end the podcast. Thank you.
You said you were going to let me end it. Why are you talking?
That is the end of the podcast. Very good. They cut, didn't they? It's cut.
I hope they did. If I hear you at the end of this,
Great.
Chloe,
I will
swear to
see you
God.
two next
Is
podcast.
it still recording?
No, it's not recording. They're done. So I'll see you guys next podcast. Thank you, Kim.
Yeah, go call your Valianton.
Yeah, I will go call my Valianton. This isn't recording right now, but I'm sick of doing this podcast with you two. I'm sick of it. I am leaving now. Bye. I will see you.
Oh my, really? You're going to walk off?
Yes.
Hello and welcome to the Kourtney Kardasim Podcast.